Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. We are almost like January next week. We will already be officially done with the first month of 2025. Isn't that insane? Like, it's really hard to process right now that we're about to go into February because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in 2025 so far, but we're not going to get into that. Let me see who is in the chat. Hey, Driven Black Girl. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Leo. Hey, Miss T. Hey, Mia. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hey, his Bookie Bear Shayla. How are you? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Trust me, after a long week, baby, I got my life with this episode. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but there was definitely certain parts where I was laughing my behind off. I don't know if I was supposed to laugh, but it was funny to me, damn it. It was funny to me. So if I had to rate this episode of Love During Lockup season 5, episode 57, Hunter's Choice, I'm going to give it a B plus. Can't give it an A. It didn't have enough for me for an A, but a B plus, I say it was pretty darn good. I don't know if you agree, but definitely let me know what you grade this episode. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? Let me drink my little coffee. Yeah. So yeah, I rated a B plus. It was pretty good. So I'm ready to get started. Again, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Whoo, child. Yes. When I tell you I got my life with so many facial expressions this episode, baby, I needed the popcorn, Leo. I needed the popcorn. So let's get started with this damn couple. Okay. All right. Okay, you said best episode so far. Yeah, I think it has been the best episode so far. Definitely entertaining. Okay, so you guys agree. All right, so MJ and Willie, child. I don't even know what to believe anymore with this situation. So MJ meets with Omni, okay? And if I could be honest, hey Liz, if I could be honest, I feel like either they're playing with us, the audience, or like I said, they're playing with each other as far as knowing dang on well they're either still messing around or they're still, in love with each other and they're just playing these games. But the reason why I say I feel like they're playing with us is because did you guys notice during this scene there were so many times where they acted like they wanted to bust out and start laughing, like ah ha ha, the joke is on us. So I don't really know how to feel about this, but he comes and he's like, hey baby, do you miss me? And how do you feel? And she's laughing like they feel like they're about to break out of character. All right. The conversation was very immature, very high school. I want my wife back. Oh, you just want to get in my pants. Stop lying. And one thing I did notice is that he said, I want my wife back. And she says, we've been married for 13 years. Did she ever say she got a divorce from him, y'all? Did she ever say they officially got a divorce? I'm starting to think that they're still married and they're playing these games, that they are legitimately still legally married. Oh, did she? She did mention, hey, Veronica, she mentioned that they actually got a divorce. I don't remember that. But again, this is why I have my crew, because if I miss something, I know you guys definitely see something or hear something. I don't remember her saying she got an official divorce in a way that he's saying, I want my wife back. And the way that she's saying we've been married for 13 years. Yeah, something tells me they're not officially divorced. But I don't know. That is just my opinion on the situation. Wait a minute. I see some new people in here. Hold on. I say, hey, Tracy. How you doing? Who else is in here? I saw Lisa Martins. Are you new here? Welcome. Liz said, I'm so tired of her. Aren't we all, honey? Hey, Veronica. She's dramatic for literally no reason. Right. Right. And if you are new here, welcome to the crew. Such a weird scene. Very weird scene. Definitely immature. Yeah. Yes. Very immature. Tracy, what's up? Okay, so you're saying you think she did, Veronica, but Leo is saying nope. Is it Arabella Rose? Are you new here? Hello. Welcome. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. They were boring. I don't want to see them. They definitely are boring. But I felt like, to me, this scene, I was like, y'all playing in our faces. Like, I feel like this is a skit that y'all set up or something. MJ came there for him or her mother. Interesting that we saw more of him and heard more about him than her own mom. Oh, I don't remember that either. She called him a whole round trip just for her to act like she acted a freaking, I don't know. And then did you guys notice, even when they were talking and when he was leaving, when she said she was gonna get in the truck and he was like, you can get in my truck or whatever, let's go to eat. And she was like, no, I'm done. When they were talking, when she was in her Uber, it was almost like they wanted to laugh. It was almost like they wanted to laugh. And I was just like, I think they playing with us. Even when she was like, I'm going to go into the Uber, you're going to get into your truck. And he said, well, let's both get into my truck. She's smiling like this. Like, why are you playing games with us? Why? Okay. So at that point, when she gets in the car, like I told you, he was like, all right, bye. Like, is this it? You're going to block me now? And she's just looking at him like, yeah, I'm going to block you. And he's like, all right, bye. Then all of a sudden, Willie calls her. Okay. Willie calls her and he's like, were you busy or were you getting busy? MJ, you better not be messing with Omni. I'm serious, MJ. I don't believe you. You're full of shit. And I was like, hello. How you doing? You want to start off the conversation like that? I don't trust you. Are you still effing him? And I was like, okay. Well, if it's like that, then why don't you just break up with her? Okay. And then when she's in the confessional, he ends up calling and she was like, I want to be with you, Willie. You don't believe me? And he was like, nah, you be bullshitting. Click, and hangs up on her. Now, MJ claims that this trip helped her emotionally and mentally. Yeah, no, I don't believe it. Sorry, I don't believe it. I think she's emotionally and mentally still effed up, if you ask me. But also, if he's getting out within the next month, where is he going? Because he's in Utah. Is he going to be able to parole in California? So, okay. Or are you moving back to Utah? And did you guys also notice that Omni and Willie look too much alike? Isn't that a little creepy? Little creepy for me. Sorry, I'm over this couple. They definitely still doing freaky tales. It seemed like it, right? They definitely not done messing with each other. Seems like it. Her mom knows she plays short. Her mom definitely knows. Definitely knows. Yes, welcome to the newbies. You're new. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome to the crew. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Ruby. Hey, yes. Hello. Hey, Vanessa. And by the way, I know we got the fires going on out here in Cali, but for all of my people who are down south who are not used to the snow that you guys are getting currently, I've been praying for y'all too. Because some places got snow that haven't had snow in decades. So I hope everybody is well. I've been praying for y'all also. Very fishy. All this, and Willie is still mad at her. Right. Hey, V baby. Thought I had missed this. Nope, you didn't. We just getting started, girl. I bet that Uber driver was like, that Uber driver looked like they was a part of production. Because my whole thing is, why you want your face to be seen? I guess maybe she was happy to see a camera and wanted to sign off on it and say she wanted her face to be seen. But I felt like that was a part of production, if you ask me. It's crazy, but she really did call him. If she wasn't on camera, she would have cheated. That's hey, because let me tell you something. She seems to get the giggles and the wiggles all around Omni that she don't get around Willie. Even though when he says, who loves you, baby? She be like, daddy, Daddy. She just think that shit is cute, but honestly, I don't think she's into Willie like that. I think she's trying to use Willie as a replacement. But this girl, to me, got too many issues to be in any relationship right now, if you ask me. The Uber driver wish they had pulled off early when she took forever to get in that car. For real, Uber driver better than me waiting. Exactly. Not an inmate hanging up in her face. Yeah, that's when you know that that inmate is over it, because it's not like they can do multiple calls back to back. At least I don't think they can. Hell, I don't know what the rules are in jail at this point. I mean, hell, they got iPads at this point, so who knows? They can probably be on the phone all dang on day. They seem like a filler couple, right? They from a small island. They are, yes, creepy. Like, cause don't yeah, they look too much alike. Too much alike. Messy. Ain't that right, Rose? Absolutely. Girl, been snowed in since Tuesday. Finally went out today. Haven't had snow in 7 years. Yeah, I've been hearing it's rough. It is so crazy how one half of like one coast is on fire and then the other part of a coast is like snowed in. It's like insane. I'm in Costa Rica, so I got no one here to talk about this. You're in Costa Rica, honey. Okay, Lisa. Girl, I wish I was in Costa Rica. Love it. You can act, well, I guess you on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube. I was gonna say you can watch it in Costa Rica. Ooh, I need to go. Maybe that's a sign I need to visit Costa Rica. I enjoy the snow. I enjoy it too when I'm in my house and the heat is working and I have a freaking refrigerator full of food. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really do. We still lifting y'all up in prayer up in our area. We didn't get that snow like down south. Yeah, we've even had more fires this week, you guys. It's insane. At this point, I truly believe there are people who are setting that stuff on purpose. Why they're doing it, allegedly, possibly. We have our conspiracy theorists out here. I'ma just hold my thoughts on it though until I know for sure. But the snow was amazing, but I'm glad it's gone. We're not used to this much. Yeah, I heard. But anywho, that's us, Louia and Kalani peeps. The inmates on this show don't mind hanging up. They don't, because I guess production paying for they hey T Pretty. Production paying for their calls. Who do you love? Are you for sure? That's MJ right now. Seriously. Welcome to Canada. Oof. Canada. When it comes to snow, mines would get mad if I miss his and would call back if the call drops. Like call drops. Hey, Adrian. Yeah, I watch on YouTube. I'm visiting family. Nice. Have fun for me, girl. Yes, I made a hated family. Still lifting Callie up in prayers. This is just sad, man. It is. So yes, pray for us. Seriously, y'all. But yeah, so moving on from that dang on couple. Ciao. Let's talk about Sam and Kaylee. Iller K, because you know the name keep popping up on his freaking whatchamacallit, his freaking car saying Kaylee, but apparently her name is Crystal. I don't know what her name is, but Iller K. All right. Let me tell you something, Sam. This was hard to watch. And this really is an example of what this man is going through right now. While he works as an EMT, he gonna need an EMT if he don't be careful dealing with this dang on Crystal. I'm sorry, but if he don't get himself together, he's gonna be calling the ambulance for someone to take him to the hospital. So yeah, we're fine. Thank you to family. My immediate family, we're good. So thank you for asking the family. Hi, yes, hit the like button. Hi, Gina. Are you new also? We got a couple of newbies in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, like, share, subscribe. So Sam looked busted and disgusted. He do. Are they married? They are married. Unfortunately, they are. I don't know who I can't stand. Ooh, you better say that again, because Crystal and Savannah getting on my damn nerves. Sam was getting tired this episode. Yeah, he gonna need an EMT. He gonna need an EMT. Like, oh my gosh. So she's on the freaking call and she's like, I can't believe you didn't show up. And, this is just freaking ridiculous. And I'm a good wife to you. She's such a narcissistic asshole, going off on him about him not coming, even though he was working his butt off and he was working 30 hours. And she's like, F that job. You didn't have to work. Meanwhile, he's always buying her something, the grandma something. He got this house for a woman who may not even be coming home. He done bought all of this stuff for her for a woman who may not be coming home. And she talking about some F that job. Even though he saw her 2 weekends ago. So she claims because that was a day that I guess she would officially be eligible for parole and she would be going to the hearing board or whatever, that she wanted him to be there because that day was important. And she's like, haven't heard an apology or anything. And he's like, I'm not about to apologize for being a provider. I'm not about to apologize for taking care of myself. Because if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of you. And so he was like, you know what? I'm a grief mop. And I said, now that's an interesting choice of words. A grief mop. I'm like, are you going to therapy, sir? Who says that? He said he's a grief mop. And he pretty much takes off everybody's grief from her to the granny and all of this stuff. And he's pretty much over it. And I said, yeah, you should be over it, Sam, but how are you really over it? Are you really over it? So she's still going off. And so he was like, we need the money, Crystal. We need the money. And she was like, you know what? I do everything I can for you. I sit up there and call you every freaking chance I get. I am trying to be a great wife to you over the effing phone. I even do things that are so freaking uncomfortable for me. And he was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And a couple of episodes ago, he was like, can you give me a little minor on the freaky tails over the phone? And she's like, no, I feel uncomfortable. You know what? If you need the freaky tails that bad, then do what you need to do. Remember that conversation? So, of course, when she said that she even makes herself uncomfortable, he was like, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. I can't even get any type of loving, hugging, even pretend loving and hugging over the freaking phone. So at that point, he was like, you don't. You're not there for me. I need you to be there for me too. And so she says, you can take that job and shove it up your ass. It's over, Sam. Goodbye. Yeah, just says goodbye. Now, if I was Sam, that would have been a moment to say, bye, bitch, and hang up the phone. But if you ask me, why was Crystal so upset? In my opinion, I think she thought she was probably going to get out. And she was trying to end it before she even got out, if you ask me. Now, I think what we're going to find out is she doesn't get out. She doesn't get paroled. And then she's going to be calling him back. That's what I think. I think she was preparing to end it right then and there. Okay? Because she was like, when I get out, I want nothing to do with that man. Sam, how many signs do you need, sir? How many signs do you need? Like, I don't understand it. And the way she was cussing and fussing at you, like you haven't done absolutely nothing for her, like you didn't move your entire freaking life to Texas for her, baby. Before you end up on Snapped, go now. ASAP. This don't make no freaking sense. Let me see. Yes, welcome, newbies. Welcome. She said, "Oh, please. Hi, Gina. If you're new, let us know you new, girl. Yes, honey. We welcome all over here." Sam is done. Stick a fork in him. I'm telling you, he should be afraid of her. She is controlling and has the, yeah, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? She may try to find him. Hey, Ruby. I think I said hi to you. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Hey, Ruby. I agree. She doesn't even like him. She sure doesn't. I think she liked the hot pocket. That's what she prefer. Overtime to pay for stuff. Overtime to pay for stuff just in case she comes home. How does that even sound? I am buying you stuff for just in case you come home. And the stuff that he has bought her, he can't use. He can't use the feminine products. He can't use that stuff. I hope so too. I'm proud Sam didn't give in. Exactly. He was like, I'm about to apologize for nothing. I am apologizing for taking care of myself and providing. I was like, how are you going to get money on your books, dumb dumb? Right. Wish I had that. Like, seriously, this is like freaking crazy how she was just, you could take that job and shove it up your, and I'm like, but you're the same one who's always begging him for stuff, saying that you need money. He's been slacking. Remember, she said earlier in this season, he's slacking on the money because she got to sit up there and watch her TV shows. The girl is crazy. He needs to leave her and go back to Washington State. I agree. She just acting like acting like that so she can be with her girlfriend there in peace. Yeah, or she thought she was about to leave because she, in my opinion, she was going to let him go in the first place. She just needed for him to be there as she got by while she was in prison. I'm glad he called her out on her mess seriously. Crystal realized that she no longer has Sam trained. He's finally seeing the light. At least I hope. We all hope. We all hope, Joseph. He's almost too caring. An EMT getting involved in this. Definitely some issues with saving others. You got a point there, Lisa. You got a point there. It makes me wonder. I know he said his divorce was really bad. It makes me wonder if he lost someone during his EMT career or something where that kind of triggers him to be that way. Interesting point. Didn't even think of it in that way. Sam should have said deuces. Yeah, I would have said deuces, bitch. But y'all know me. That's one of my favorite words. Sam is crazy if he takes her back. Get real, Crystal. Sam ain't even a side boo from you. He ain't even seen a side boo from you. Exactly. That very much so. She wants him to do whatever she wants. When she says jump, he needs to say how high. Exactly. She had a tantrum to end it and feels justified. She has another relationship or something. Yeah, apparently with this girl, I think her name was Brittany. The grandma mentioned that this girl named Brittany was back. Apparently Brittany was a girl, her jail girlfriend. Even though she says sometimes the girls are in there, they're gay for stay. But the problem is Sam said he doesn't know if she's just gay for stay or if she legitimately is gay because she was in another relationship that was actually a serious relationship. Snapped like her ex, right? Sam's scared she might, yeah. Hey, May, what's up? He does. He definitely needs to run. Sam hit the Uno reverse on that ass for real. Hey, Daisy. She couldn't wait to go off. Good luck with the 7 years. Exactly. But at the same time, we see the next episode. He was like, I haven't heard from Crystal. I'm like, you don't need to hear from her. You don't need to hear from her. I agree, Lisa. Grandma is going to be on her own again, pretty much. And at this point, Grandma may be happy to be back on her own. She may be like, screw both of y'all because y'all both crazy. Y'all both cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Whew. And next, the other annoying scallywag, Savannah the scallywag. Oh, I'm so tired of her. So, this crazy heifer goes to the tattoo shop to get a tattoo. But she takes her friend, okay? She takes her friend, and her friend, Maddie, pretty much knows that she's delulu. She's delusional. And she brings her laptop with her. So then he can be there when she gets the tattoo. But he's not even, I don't think, watching her get the tattoo. Is more so of her trying to put it in his face that, look, I'm about to get the tattoo, but I want you to want me to get the tattoo. But at the same time, I don't care about what you think and I don't care about superstitions. She was confusing and annoying as hell. So when Bradley gets on, okay, when Bradley gets on, she's like, and look at this face that Maddie gives. She's scared. I'll be scared too. But literally, Bradley is like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm at the tattoo shop. And so, yeah, I'm going to get your name tattooed. And then she shows the little cursive B or whatever the case may be. And she puts it on the forehead. What do you think about this? So at this point, Bradley is like, okay, she is really crazy. Like, this is insane. And he's like, you know what? Do what the F you want. And he's like, you don't care anyways. You're going to do whatever you want to do. And so she was like, well, I don't believe in superstitions. I don't care. And then she was like, but I want you to tell me to get the name. And he was like, look, whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. If you want my permission, fine, you got it. Do what you're going to do. Like, get the hell off my phone with this nonsense. And I'm just like, Savannah, how desperate an idiot can't. You're just a freaking idiot. Like, ink don't mean a thing. Like, I am so glad that I never, out of all of my years on this earth, I have never had a desire to get an X tattooed on me. I never had that desire, never even thought of it. And I don't understand someone, but again, she's very insecure. She has a lot of freaking issues, a lot of things that she's trying to, where is her father? Has she mentioned her father? This girl is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, and at this point, I'm kind of low-key thinking what Bradley's sister said may be right, because he is coming off like he's tired of her. He is tired of her, and he just wants to get this over with so he can get out and he can move on with his life. So then at that point, she ends up getting the freaking tattoo. And she says, I'm committed, Bradley. I'm all in. What about you? If you really think getting a tattoo, I could see if someone was scared of getting a tattoo, they've never had a tattoo, but she's inked up all over her body. This does not mean anything when you could just get that covered up. Like, this girl is literally crazy as all hell. So then we get to some of, yeah, I did see that, T. She got dirt or something on her nails. I don't know if that's ink or that's dirt, but her nails look filthy as hell. Filthy as hell. So we meet her grandmother. And we find out that she has a history of trauma. Her grandfather had substance issues. And she ended up remarrying. And then when she remarried, they ended up, making it big on this company that they had. Her mother, Savannah's mother, has substance issues. Okay. And then, of course, we have Savannah. So they have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. And the grandmother, for whatever reason, is still very supportive. She's like, Savannah's like, so, are you going to allow Bradley to come over and spend the night? She's like, yeah, sure. Sure. She was like, I mean, like, can he come over when I'm not here? And she's like, I don't see the point of him doing that. Well, like, can he have a key? No, he can't have no damn key. The hell is wrong with you? And so, and even the grandmother to me kind of made light of like, well, we've had our trauma. We've had our trauma, I had to deal with addiction like several times with, your grandfather, your mother. And Savannah's like, yeah, now me. You live with me too. And I'm like, Jeez, what is going on with this girl? Like, did someone drop her on her head when she was a baby or something? Like, what is going on here? Something ain't right. So at that point, I was just like, see, this is definitely something that's in the bloodline with this family. And they cater to the nonsense. Now, luckily, the mother has been off of her substance issues and she never went back. But apparently, someone just said that allegedly Savannah's back on the substances. So, and honestly, the way she was acting this freaking season so far, I wouldn't be shocked if that possibly occurred, if it's true during filming, because something ain't right with this girl. Something's not right. Grandma better get ready to change the locks. Yeah, for real. Talking about change the locks when it comes to Bradley, change the locks when it comes to her own grandchild. Chris, she really is delusional and crazy. she's in a group on Facebook, and baby, she comments when she sees other MFers talking shit about her. Nobody likes her in a group on Facebook. Yeah, I could definitely see that. She definitely has that annoying spirit about her. It comes off that way. So, and the fact that Bradley's sister is one of your only friends and the other two were also rehab friends says a lot. Maddie may be gone too. Her friend, that only friend that she had at the tattoo shop, she may get tired of her nonsense too. Like, seriously. Me and my husband got tats, so I will shut my mouth on this one. Hey, at the end of the day, you do what's best for you. For me personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it though. Heck no, Bradley can't have a key. Grandma was walking the line between connecting with her and saying no. She is very entitled. She is very entitled. You could tell they pretty much have spoiled her, even with her, you know what I'm saying, having her issues. Sing it in your candy voice. Oh my God, I gagged as soon as I seen the tattoo, and even more because her friend told her he said no loud. Exactly. He wasn't doing it, and yet her dumb ass did it anyway. Exactly. Hence X now. Let me see. Remember when Zuzu got Troy named? Yeah, and you know that Troy tattoo she got, it looked like a horror movie. It looked like a title on a movie, like a horror movie. That's what it looked like. Like Freddy Krueger did it or something. My ex-husband wanted me to tattoo or first letters on me. I said, you cray. I just feel like it's like doomsday when that happens. But again, clearly, as you can see, one of our crew members, her and her husband got their names tattooed, and they're still together. So they are the exception to the rule for sure. But hell, even one of my freaking cousins, she got her ex tattooed on her. And in the process, when they finally like stepped away, do you know that tattoo started to fade away? Like the tattoo itself started to fade away. I said, if that ain't a sign, I don't know what is. Bradley just not feeling her at all. I believe what the sister said. Yeah, that sister to me went too like hard though. I feel like something's going on there. The ring didn't mean a thing. The ink don't mean a thing either. I wish I would. I don't care. Bradley doesn't care about his ex-client. The pick me vibes was off the charts for show. She was very much making no sense at all whatsoever. I wanted a tattoo like cat and dog paws on back of my ear. I don't have any tattoos. Only person tatted on me and my child and on me and my child and my grandma and my mom. Ain't no on me. I feel you. Now I've heard people put their children or like their parents or stuff or their grandparents. I get that. It looked like oh my gosh, she pretty twinsies in that moment, because that's literally what I just said. It did look like Freddy Krueger. At least it's small. She'll get it covered up. Yeah, she can easily get it covered up. Hey, Latina, my child and my mom grandma is the only person that's tatted on me. Not even my ex-husband of 10 years not tatted on me. Y'all are so weird, crazy. You know, I just feel like it's like they say a way for your relationship to end. But again, clearly there are exceptions to the rule. I just know I'm not going to do it for me. But then again, I don't have no tattoos. I don't like, to me, I'm too indecisive. I may like it, and then the next minute I want something totally different, or I want it off of me. So I am the type of person where if it's that permanent, I'm just not going to do it. They give me UDC vibes. The house is designed after a plantation. Yeah, it looks very plantation-ish. It does. It looked like a bad burn. So with that being said, we're going to move on, baby. Let's get to the good stuff, y'all. Let's get to the good stuff. Had to drink some coffee. Whoo, child. I had to kind of ease back in my chair. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Tia and Rob, child. Tia and Rob. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. So, she is in bed, honey, and he's sitting up there giving her kisses and, hey, babe, you sleep or whatever. Mind you, he's only been out for 5 hours. 5 hours, okay? And so he kissing her, and he's like, yeah, one of my bros called me and he want to meet up. And she's like, no. And he's like, what's up? What's up? And she's like, no. And she's like, I should be his first priority. Mind you, they're not married, but also he was in jail for like 10 years, maybe even longer than that. They've only been together for a year. Why would you think you would be a priority over his family and people who have known him his whole entire life? I don't know. But what I am noticing is that Tia is a big brat. She's a brat. And she's coming off, in my opinion, like she's always been someone who's gotten her way. And when she doesn't get her way, she is reckless with her mouth. She gets disrespectful and takes it there to another level for no damn reason. That is, in my opinion, how she gets down. She's a brat. She is a complete brat. So at that point, she was like, I just don't understand why he ain't ready to just lay it down and have some freaky tales. I don't understand. Maybe because right now he got family downstairs and he got people that's trying to see him. They ain't seen him in 10 years. And he know what he may want to do to you is going to take some time. Did you ever think about that? Did you think about that? So then at that point, he ends up going with his friend, who his friend is actually also handsome himself. But he ends up going and takes a walk with his friend. And he does say in the confessional that, she's becoming a bit possessive. You know what I'm saying? When right now it should be about him, which is true. But again, Tia is a brat. So he's walking with his friend. And she calls him. Now, I understand he's also on his phone. Our phones are addictive, especially for someone who probably, he's just got out. He going to be on his phone probably trying to set up numbers and everything else. So he's walking with his friend, and he ends up, I think, she called him, if I'm not mistaken. But one thing about it is that the friend was like, put her on speakerphone. And I was kind of like, okay, friend, you a little too involved in this situation. So he's like, what's up, mama? And she was like, where are you? And the friend is interfering like, oh, we taking a walk. Sir, mind your business. That's between Rob and Tia. You're interfering in this conversation. Why? I have been around plenty of my friends when they are in their relationships and vice versa. Do not interfere in their conversation. I have definitely heard arguments galore. That is not my business. Okay? Not my business. But the friend felt like he could interfere and say, what's up with her? What's going on? Now, with that, she was like, you told me you was coming back to the room. Now you're doing extracurricular activities. What the F is wrong with you? Now, Tia, your mouth is really reckless over him walking with his boy to the store. Her mouth is reckless. Now, again, as y'all probably have heard, I can curse like a sailor, but if I feel like I gotta cuss my own man out like that over a simple walk to the store, the problem is you, Tia. It's you. I was like, damn, why she gotta talk to him like that? I was so confused. What the F is wrong with you? And so at that point, he was like, ain't nothing wrong with me. We going to the store. I told you I'm coming back and I'm coming back now. And I was like, Rob, she needs some pipe. She needs some pipe. That's all she needs to relax herself. She needs some pipe because she about to lose her mind. So he gets back and she got major attitude. Like major attitude. Like, and she's like, what? And she was like, I've been waiting for you for a year. And he's like, okay. And so he's on the phone. He's looking at his phone while she in her brat mode. And she like, are you dead ass? Like, you dead ass serious? Like, while I'm talking to you, you ignore me or whatever. And he kind of like, what is going on here? So she walks into the room and she was like, you know what? The way that he ignored me and everything, like, I'm really starting to feel like I'm getting played. Baby, you've been feeling like that for a minute. You've been feeling like that for a minute. It didn't take this one situation for you to feel like that. You've been feeling like that. So then at that point, she's again reckless with her mouth. And he was like, look, like lower your tone, like with the way that you talking to me. Like I could sit up there and get, reckless and get an attitude and fuss with you too. And she's like, or what? Or what? Or what? And I was like, girl. See, Tia gives me vibes, and again, I don't know her, but she gives me vibes that when she feels ignored or she feels like she's not getting her way, she will literally set it off. She will literally set it off. That's the vibe she giving me. Because what did you need to say or what for? Oh, or what? Like what you gonna do? Like you acting like you ready to fight him. And again, she does have abandonment issues when it comes to her own father. So I don't know if that was triggering in herself because she feels like Rob needs to cater to everything because she's trying to also find a daddy in this situation. But it was a major turnoff. It was a major turnoff. Now, from my understanding, child, she done responded to these DV allegations or whatever the case may be. And her response, gosh, her response was, that man has my name tatted on him. And I said, if this is not another Savannah Bird behavior, what does a tattoo with your name on him even mean? What does it mean? And it damn sure don't mean nothing to a man who already tatted up. If that's your comeback to everything that was said, baby. Arabella, would you like to tell me how you know Tia's name is not tatted on him? Because I saw your comment earlier, my new crew member, you got some tea. Spill it. Let a sister know. Do you have some tea? Is there, how you know, girl, Tia's name ain't tatted on him? We want to know. So, with that being said, going back to this episode, she's like, you know what? I can't do this. She decides to sit up there and take her ass outside with that robe on, that barely covered up her whole body. And let's be clear, I know this verbatim, because baby, when I was 274, ain't not one robe in damn hotels that was able to cover everything up. It was always some type of split right there between the leg and the stomach. And I said, I know she ain't about to go outside with that robe that's barely covering her like that. I hope she had on some drawers. Oh shit. Basically, I tried to hook my best friend up with him a week ago and he fell for it. And him and my bestie been talking, sending pictures. He even finna link up with her soon. Whoo shit. T-drop. You heard it here. Welcome, my new crew member. Let me drink some coffee on that shit. Allegedly. You heard it here? Y'all let them know where you heard it from, okay? Well, damn. I mean, look. We all know that man is good looking. He got the muscles. He got the height. And after this scene, he apologizes to her and says, look, I'm not trying to make you feel a certain way. I sincerely apologize. And she was like, when I'm trying to talk to you, don't be at your phone ignoring me. And he kissed her and all of this stuff. And then the next thing you know, she went from pouting to doing this in the bed the next day, talking about her oochie coochie, la la la, oochie wally, oochie bang bang is hurting. And she need a wheelchair. Tia, you stupid. You stupid. You just pretty much told the nation of desperate scallywags out there. He packing and he know what he doing. Yeah. See, that's her problem. This desperation got her talking too much. You don't ever give up the goods on how good your man is. But you decide to tell national television how good he is. And even says she needs some time to get adjusted. Tia, shut the hell up. Why you talking so much? So I thought at that point she would be happy. And she did seem like she calmed the nerves. Okay? And so at that point, he has to go to his PO. And in my opinion, he did look nervous and he did look like he really wanted to have Tia to go with him. He wanted, Tia there. But his sister, which in my opinion, his sister and him are twins. I know he has other brothers or whatever, but those two look just alike. But with that being said, he ends up going with her. And so Tisha's like, why don't you just automatically move in with Tia? Like, what's the big deal? And he was like, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. So he ends up calling Tia and it's like, hey, mama, I'm thinking about letting my PO know that I'm gonna just come and move with you to Long Island. And she's like, yeah, well, my whole thing is though, I don't know about with Nyla or whatever. I don't know about with that. Now, mind you, what she said was smart. Because you do have a child, especially a daughter. You don't want him to just be moving in with you and your child immediately. However, it's still a contradiction to what you were saying earlier in the season when you were having issues of where he was staying, how long he was going to be out there, to the point where you even called his sister and your freaking cousin over because you were pissed off because you wasn't getting, I guess, clarification on how quick he was going to move in with you. So make up your mind. Are you a responsible mother or are you a desperate female? Because I'm confused. So, yeah. And so at that point, though, he tries to say, well, I think Tia now got cold feet. She ain't got cold feet. To me, that was a smart move for her to say, I got to be concerned about my daughter and she got to get adjusted or whatever the case may be. But I would say, you have cold feet. You know what I'm saying? You have cold feet, because to me that would be the responsible thing, which is interesting enough. His own sister wasn't even thinking about that. She has a child. You just don't let anybody just jump into your house. I don't care who they are. Your child comes first, and she needs to be comfortable. Oh, well, I appreciate you, honey. I appreciate you by all means, and tell her to DM me. Tell her to DM me. For sure. It's the same IG, the Chris Nicole, honey. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. Y'all going, okay, I'm gonna have to see y'all going in on this one. I'm gonna have to scroll back up. But yeah, so with that being said, though, after that, he tried to say she got cold feet. Rob, look, but here's the thing. She the one who's sitting up there being stupid, letting the world know how her man get down. And he also let it be known too how he get down. Child, how much longer y'all want to give this? How much longer do y'all want to give this? And let's be clear. I want to do a Tyra Banks moment. I was rooting for them. I really want to have at least one or two people who come from this Love After Lockup franchise that actually have a healthy relationship. I don't even know why I'm laughing by saying that, but damn it, I do. I guess you can you find love in jail? Shit, I don't know. Can you? Maybe you can. You can find love, I guess. I won't be doing it, but maybe you could find love and be able to have a stable, healthy relationship. I mean, I would have hoped that it would have been. Let me stop lying shit. Let me move on. Tia got got stovepipe. What the hell is stovepipe feet? Shayla, what is a stovepipe? Shayla be coming up with words, child. She said stovepipe feet. Last couple I rooted for was Andrea and Lamar. Yeah, child, I guess maybe it's wishful thinking, huh? It's wishful thinking. Bro, what you meant. Arabella, what you meant both sides. I gotta go up and see what y'all talking about. Maybe a couple will finally come through that will last. Maybe. Wishful thinking. Veronica said, you wishing on a rare star, Chris. I'm pissed at her for making her grandma cry. That's what you said. Not Pillsbury feet. Oh my God. Shayla is being so bad today. Shayla bad all the time. Sometimes y'all be missing the stuff that she be saying, but she be going in all the time. Maybe she meant player and faithful. The fact that she claimed that's her man, but he told her she wasn't invited to his welcome party as starlets. Arabella, DM me. DM me. Okay? DM me. Baby. DM me. Like I said, y'all know where y'all heard it here first, honey. So he had a welcome home party and she wasn't there. Is this what we're doing? Cause you know the next episode, he looked so mad. He's so pissed off at her. He even looked like he hit the cameras and tell them to get the F away from him. I ain't gonna even lie though. First of all, I don't believe in DV, but the way he looked to me even sexier when he get annoyed. I'm sorry. Now again, I ain't talking about no DV situation, but the way he looked at that camera, he was like, "Man, get the F away from me." I was saying, "Ooh, okay." See, she may like that Whitney and Bobby type of love. She may like to piss him off just so it can get hot and steamy, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. Yes, Chris, it was all on IG and she replied. She replied and said she wasn't invited. Wait a minute. Y'all know I'm not the gossip channels of the Love After Lockup. I just like to do the reviews. Please do not tell me that it was on his IG and she replied that she wasn't there or wasn't invited. Please do not tell me she did that and played herself like that. Please do not. Please. Oh my gosh. Maybe she had no sitter. Ooh, well, why not? Her cousin or somebody could have been a sitter for her. Apparently he didn't only hit well, we've heard about that, Veronica. We'll have to see. We heard allegedly a couple of you guys, crew members told me that last week. But my whole thing is she definitely she be popping off, and that's not giving an excuse. That's not giving an excuse for DV. But remember, you guys, I don't play with DV on either side. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves. But he invited my best friend personally. So Arabella, you must be in New York. You must be in New York. You got to be a New Yorker. You got to be. Yeah, that's what happened. Reply with who, child? Tia, please don't tell me you playing yourself like that with subliminals and stuff. Baby, let me tell you something, Tia. It's all entertainment over here, but I don't think you realize and you know how beautiful you are. Tia is a beautiful girl. She just don't know that she don't know that she's beautiful. But I'll be damned if you sit up there and play yourself like that, and the only response you have from all the allegations and even what people are saying occurred in that hotel is that, well, his name is tatted. My name is tatted on him. If that's your only response, baby, you lost. You lost. Allegedly, yeah, big allegedly. Yeah, Tia, you stupid. No, we flew out there because he told my best friend to leave early so she couldn't make it to NYC for the party. Oh, wait. Flew out there? Wait. How they meet? Did they meet on IG? Tell your bestie to hit me up. How they meet? Honey, I'm confusion. You only got 20 minutes. What the hell? Shayla is going in right now. Honey, I am confused. His party was in NYC and the party was from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Ooh. Y'all know what they say. The only thing that's open after a certain time. Child. I mean, she already know. And then the fact that oh my gosh, like, let me tell y'all something. For those who don't know, if y'all don't know anything from this, don't you ever tell anybody about your significant other and how they get down in the bedroom. That is between you and that Don't ever do that to yourself. You playing yourself. Yes, you talk too much. You never shut up. That she was talking too much. Let me see. Be careful with Rob. I'm just saying, child. I'm not telling you what happened after that, but I'll tell you my best. Yes, please. I need to know, honey. I need to know. And just, hit me up, honey, because I has to have the tea and tell her it will be all confidential, however she want me, you know what I'm saying, to hear it out. If she don't want me to share certain things, hey, that's me. At the end of the day, she could just let me know, and then she can let me know what I can say and what I can't say. You, however, have been giving me enough, so I appreciate you. I really do. Tell her to listen to this review too, shit, because I got to know. I really do, because at this point, the way that her response was is that, oh, well, my name is tatted on him, and then to find out allegedly that ain't true either. I need to see a picture of him with no shirt on. I need to see what his tattoo is. Crumbs, that's it. That's all right. We appreciate the crumbs too, honey. We appreciate the crumbs. Not at all. Just know we 20 years in. Huh? Wait, V baby, somebody taught you. Oh, you talking about the tattoo part from a while back? Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all clearly an exception to the rule. 20 years in, that's amazing, honey. That's amazing, honey. So I don't know if did someone respond to you or something about that, V baby. Yeah, I'm not even following them on IG. I'm not following them on IG. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's other people say anything. I had to get a drink of my water. Yeah, honey. Some tea, some tea, some tea, some tea. He is a player for real. She be telling me everything, girl. He looked like he a player. Come on now. And he probably used this show to set up all the ladies that's gonna be in line to want to take care of his ass. Rob ain't probably got to lift a finger. Does he even work? Does he even work? Ooh, we got the inside scoop. Yes, the fire, that fire, that fire. So his name, his name ain't her name ain't tatted on him. My best friend and him be talking and sending pictures all the time. Her name ain't nowhere. Let me hush. Maybe it's right by his love muscle. She didn't say where it was tatted at. Maybe it's tatted somewhere in that region. I don't know, child. I don't know. I have an idea. Poor Tink Tink, if true. She tells me everything. We know he packing. She told us he's packing. This episode, she said she needed a wheelchair. She said that her oochie coochie wally wally oochie bang bang was hurting. So she spilled the beans on herself. Stupid. No, when you said don't tell about what your man do in bed. Oh, gotcha. Are you sure you ain't seen a tattoo, Chris, or just a shirt off? Are you sure you see, Chris? Do you want to see the tattoo or his shirt off? I mean, we don't already seen his shirt off. I'm just saying. Where is the tattoo located? Maybe the tattoo somewhere where you can't see. I'm just saying. I seen. Oh, her name ain't nowhere on him from the picture. It sound like she got pictures from the rooter to the tutor. That's what it sound like to me. She got pictures from the rooter to the tutor. Now, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. All alleged. But keep it coming. So, yeah. For real. Oh, yes, Miss T. Oh. This is what the crew is all about. So yeah, Tia, I don't know, honey. This is, again, it's giving pick me, it's giving desperate, it's giving I am trying to fill a void of my daddy issues, it's giving you talk too much. And hook up with that person. Oh, wait, T pretty. I don't like when someone knows someone is involved and they decide to hook up with that person discussing me. That's just me. I feel you, but here's the thing though, T Pretty. We got to understand also, we don't know when they hooked up and we don't know what he told that girl. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, this show had to be taped months ago. So who's to say what he told her? And who's to say that that's why they not spilling the beans? Because, you know what I'm saying, he playing women on all sides, maybe, allegedly. So who's to say? You know what I mean? We hear these stories all the time on here. And sometimes it really be the fact that these shows have taped months ago. They met someone months ago before this show came on and told them a whole nother story. You know, Leo, my guy, the print is printing in those jeans. Bet they broke up, but the show was on, and it yeah. But don't we hear that all the time? No, and no. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody is allowed to have their opinions here and feel comfortable. But we hear that stuff all the time that these people on the show, they'll end up hooking up with other people, claim that they not in a relationship, claim it's just for the show so they can make money. We hear these type of stories all the time. You know what I mean? And it will only be up to Tia and Rob to really tell us what's going on if they're willing to tell us the truth. You know what I'm saying? So like it really is one of y'all. No, please don't argue, you guys. It's all love. It's all love here. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like everybody is entitled to their opinion. I don't want you guys to argue, especially over no damn Rob and Tia situation. Please don't. Please don't. It ain't even worth it, y'all. It's just a TV show. Got love for both of you. But yeah, but we hear those type of stories all the time that they be lying. They lie, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I just Tia, I really need for you to understand the beauty of you. And I think that you really need to seek some therapy and really work on your internal issues instead of trying to fill that void with a man, because she's a beautiful girl. Like we can't deny, like she's a beautiful girl. But it just seems like a lot of issues there. And the way that she pops off, she seems to be very angry too. Very angry. And just ready to just, like what you gonna do? Like she's amped up for no reason at all, it seems like. But again, yeah, definitely, Arabella, definitely. But T Pretty, if you want to leave, I totally understand. You know I got love for you, girl. I'll see you on the next live. I totally get it. Everybody, has their difference of opinions. Allegedly, they had some issues, so maybe they weren't together, right? Right. Love you back, T Pretty. Love you back. I'll see you on the next live, boo boo. Um, Entertainment on a Saturday night. Look, I got love for all of y'all. I appreciate all of you. And like I said, Miss Rose, I appreciate you too. And coming to my channel, I appreciate you. Watch them break up next episode. Well, definitely it seems like it gets really heated next episode. I'm wondering if that's the episode where the DV comes into play. Because he definitely had no problem hitting that very expensive camera, it looks like. Yeah. Love you back, girl. I think they all went on TV for a check. And it's possible. And don't we hear, even if it's not true, don't we hear that they always say it's just for a check? Don't we always hear that? You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Exactly. It's all love here. I wouldn't be surprised if him and my best friend get exposed the next season. You think they're gonna have another season? You know what was interesting is that Arabella, I said last episode and maybe the episode before that, they would be great for another season because of the dynamics. They met through his sister and her cousin, and his sister and cousin and her cousin are married. And the fact that that family dynamic is there, I thought they would be great. But when the DV situation came out, I said, oh, hell no, we don't need that. But without that, they would be great for television, especially with her popping off just with the littlest things. We would be glued to the TV. Veronica, very good looking couple. They are. They are. Tia is a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. But I'm wondering after this recent incident, exactly, because they don't want a liability. They don't want a liability, even though reality shows do some strange things for some money. But yeah, woo side T Pretty. I hope no MJ next season though. Oh hell no. That like Leo I think said, or Joseph said, that's a filler couple. Bookie Bear. Oh, you still here? Come on, T Pretty. Hang, girl. Come on, girl. You still here. So yeah, y'all. I just definitely Tia talk too much. Girl, you gonna learn, honey. You gonna have to learn the hard way. How many times you gonna tell us it was good? You need a wheelchair and everything else. You just setting it up for him nicely. Okay, nicely. Relationship seems toxic already because there's internal issues. When internally you're toxic, that's what happens. And I think that's what it is. I mean, she has admitted there are issues there when it comes to her father abandoning her, to, other DV situations she's had. Yeah. So I bet her mouth is the reason why she was in a DV situation with her ex. She pops off. And my thing is, no excuse for anybody putting their hands on anyone. But honestly, I could see not just her mouth, but I could see her putting hands on someone or throwing something at someone. She gives those vibes. She really gives those vibes. And again, there's no excuse for DV. But again, I don't believe in just a man needs to keep his hands to himself. A woman needs to do the same thing. DV is not allowed on either side, in my opinion. Just like Nate's supposed to come back, but when he used the N-word, it was a rap. Right. Even she even told his sister, right. She told the sister, she told the brother's, I guess, girlfriend or baby mama. She told everyone in that room. She told the damn dog. It's like, what is going on here? Tia hasn't been with no one for a while. Maybe that's why, hence the wheelchair. Or he packing. Either way, you got enough curious women out there who will want to know. Like, they already probably wanted to know just by his physical appearance. But now she done told her own business. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kismet. Hey, boo. I missed most of it. Damn. This 3-hour time difference. It's all good, boo. Replay. No one should be putting hands. Exactly. Her mouth and her being aggressive is the reason yet females want to call victim, but yet they are the aggressor the whole time. Rob doesn't have no kids, so he don't have no baby mama. Chris, he doesn't have a kid, but one of his brothers does. Remember, he was holding the niece, and the baby mama, who, or maybe the wife or whoever she is, was there, and she also told her sitting there how good it was. I was like, oh, she talked too much. Grandma has every right to whack her with the she did. She was that dog was there the whole time. I felt so bad for that dog. I said, why you didn't let the dog go with your cousin and Tisha too? Like, why you had the dog there? I'm serious. He was too hungry for her. She was like, we need to be laid up ASAP. I'm gonna hit the replay while doing chores tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the support, girl. So, last but not least, honey, let's talk about it. Poor dog indeed. Look, y'all, maybe I ain't shit for this, but I don't know about y'all, but I was laughing my ass off on this part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this shit was so hilarious to me. So, we have Kate and her +1 literally at the damn park. I guess they're supposed to be doing yoga. I don't know what they was doing, but all I know is it was daytime. But by the time she got done talking with him, it was nighttime. But she pretty much is supposed to have the yoga, I guess, with her. And she tells her about the lawyer meeting that she has. Next thing you know, Hunter calls her. And it's like, well, look, I ain't been honest with you. And I'm like, how many times you gonna call her this season? And that's the first thing is you gonna say is, I haven't been honest with you, but at least I'm being honest with you now. But yeah, he's like, I've been honest with you. I got rid of all of them except for one. Okay. I got rid of all of them except for one. And she has come to visit plenty of times. And she also has given me helping hands under the table at the jail. And so Kate is like, Okay, so you gonna sit up here and tell me this? And he was like, well, I just had to get it off my conscience of being honest with you. And she was like, oh, okay, now you want to get it off your conscience, but you dumbass, you're on a recorded line sitting up there saying what this girl did to you and how she came to visit you and gave you a helping hand. And he said, well, what does that have to do with anything? And she was like, you could possibly get in trouble. He was like, how would I get in trouble? Sir, didn't you tell her that apparently you had an extra 30 or 60? Oh, I'm sorry. No, he didn't tell Kate he had an extra 30 to 60 days because of what they did on the phone. He told Kaylee he had to be in there for another 30 to 60 days. Now, he did tell Kate that he got in trouble, but he didn't say it was extra time, but he was trying to play stupid like, how would I get in trouble? You would get in trouble because you was having some minor freaky tales at the prison. That's why. So at that point, she's like, you know what? You need to just be a man at this point and you need to suffer. You gotten your laundry done. You got your gym time. You got all of this stuff. You're spoiled as all hell. Maybe you need to suffer for a little bit and you really need to make a choice between me or them. And I'm like, how many times are you going to say the same thing also? It's me or them. And he keeps telling you, okay, I love you. I'm going to do it. And he doesn't do it. So at that point, she gets off the phone and she's talking to her friend. And she was just like, you know what? Like, she's trying to make it seem like she's over this, even though she's begging this man to still stop talking to these women. And her friend is like, you deserve better, Kate. And I would agree. But my thing is, why isn't she doing better? Kate is not ugly. She's fit. She lives in Arizona, which from my understanding has decent bachelors there. Why are you putting your eggs in one basket over this dude? Seems very weird. And maybe there's something deeper that we don't know about. But I find it weird that you want this to be your guy and you also volunteered your guy to be on these websites to have these sugar mamas. It's interesting. Very interesting. So, but after that, we get to the grand finale. Whew. Kaylee, okay, is doing her friend's hair. And we also met her fellow friend / stylist, also hairstylist that was there. And so at that point, she is talking to her friend about this $15,000 appointment that she had with the attorney. And then the next thing you know, Hunter calls her. Okay. Now, mind you, you guys know I pay attention to detail. She was washing that girl's hair and she literally had her in her seat with her hair wet. By the time Hunter calls, I guess either her hair wasn't washed yet or she had already blow dried her because she was no longer wet. But with that being said, Hunter calls and she's like, hey, babe. And he was like, yeah, I have to tell you something. And, you know, you don't have to do anything for me anymore. And so she's like, hold on, give me a minute. Tells her friend, give me a minute. And he's like, yeah, so, you know, an ex came back into my life. An ex came back into my life. And yeah, you haven't been the only person that I've been talking to. And yeah, she's back in the picture. And I just want to let you know that it's over. And she's like, what? Huh? Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me right now? And so he's like, well, you know, you deserve better. You deserve better. She's like, are you kidding me? Do you know how much money I've spent on you and how much time I spent on you? Are you freaking kidding? I ain't shit for laughing. Look at her face. Look at her damn face. She's like, are you kidding me? She kept saying that. Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me? So at that point, he was like, look, yeah. And she was like, so you mean to tell me you've been talking to another girl this whole entire time and you're telling me that you're choosing her over me? And so then her male friend walks back in. Her male friend walks back in. And she was like, "What are you telling me right now?" And she's like, "He's talking to another bitch." And her friend is like, "Oh my gosh." Oh my gosh. She said, "He's talking to another bitch." And her friend said, "Oh my gosh. What the hell is going on here?" Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. I could not hold it. I said, "Oh my gosh, this has to be a skit." I'm just like, first of all, her facial expressions, she give the most Sesame Street Barney facial expressions I have ever seen. She was like, I was just like, "You dumbass." Like, she's like, "Duh," like doofus. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? But when her friend came in, it was like, "Oh my gosh." I said, "Oh, you know dang on well you were not shocked." Okay, I'm not the only one who was cracking up when the friend said that. I was almost on the floor. I said, "Wait a minute." That's your only response is I'm sorry, y'all. I can't hold it. Oh, I laughed so hard. He was looking at her like he was shocked, but he wasn't shocked. But at the same time, he was like, "You stupid bitch, you." Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And her facial expressions wiped me out. She was like, "He's talking to another bitch. So are you telling me that you're choosing her over me?" And he said, "Yep." "Yep, I am." And then she sat up there and threw the ring. "You wanted me to marry. You said you wanted to marry me. This ring doesn't mean shit." I'm like, "Yeah, the $100 ring that you bought for yourself." And I'm sorry, but this part here, when she was in a confessional, she had tears in her eyes. And at a certain point, I did feel bad that I was laughing so hard. But damn it was funny. I didn't know how to control myself. This had to be the most entertaining scene that I had seen in a very long time. And her friend took the cake for me. He was like, "Oh my gosh." He was like, "Oh hell no." What was going on here? So then at that point, when she throws the ring, he was like, "Yeah," and this is Hunter, like, "Yeah, and I even told you yesterday that I still wanted to be with you, but I don't. But I don't." And so at that point, she's like, "You know what? F you. F you." She sits up there, hangs up, puts the phone on the damn table. She was like, "I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Everybody get away from me." Her friends try to follow her, and baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. She was mad because she almost that door almost flew off the handles. Do you hear me? The way she pushed that damn door, I said, "Ooh, that door about to break. It's about to fly off." She put all of her might into that damn door. And she walks out, baby. She walks out, and then the episode goes off. I wanted to see the scene. I really wanted to see the scene when she was in her car and started screaming. That's what I wanted to see. But based on that scene, that looks like that was in the daytime. I have a feeling we're going to see that scene. It seems like her and Kate are going to have a conversation. It seems like her and Kate are going to have a conversation. She is actually going to speak to Kate, and then that's when she's really going to lose her shit. That's what I have a feeling is going to happen, because the next episode, when they said on the next episode, it looks like Hunter is telling Kate, "Don't say anything or don't do anything stupid." I think they're about to meet up, and baby, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. But, ooh, child, let me see. Chris, she drove to his prison or to Kate's house. She was like, "He not about to play with me." That's all I heard her say. Let me tell you something. While I'm laughing at her facial expressions, can we please go back? Her eyes, she has beautiful color eyes, but them eyes be scaring the hell out of me. She be giving the big bird Barney look like, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? She gives me those vibes, but she also gives me those vibes because she's like, duh. She'll snap in a heartbeat. I don't put it past her. I really don't. I really don't put it past her. I wouldn't be shocked if Kaylee would give vibes that she would literally be like sitting in her car outside of your apartment type of vibes. That is my opinion. Allegedly, I'm not saying she does that, but she definitely gives me those vibes. And I think her friend who was like, oh my gosh, knows that she gives those vibes. Okay? Knows that she gives those vibes. Whoo, child. But I got my life, honey, the way she was sitting up there with her facial expressions, and she didn't know how to process that at all. And she was like, he talking to another bitch. Oh my gosh. I hope they didn't think we were supposed to be serious in that moment. And I'm glad y'all was laughing too, because I was like, am I mean as hell to be laughing at this scene? Y'all was laughing with me. That's why y'all crew. That's why y'all crew. You said poor door. Damn, you ain't lying. Because the way she flung that door open, we need to call her Hurricane Kaylee. We need to call her that. Oh my gosh. He was so nonchalant, like he wasn't selling her a dream a few hours earlier. Right. And he said in the confessional, he got to worry about himself first. See, he the type of guy who do all of this, and while you think somebody would try to go after him, they end up going after Kate. You see what I'm saying? He the type of guy who would do all of this, and they'll go after her, but at the same time, she the one who set him up with this stuff in the first place. Like, real talk. Real talk. She probably was on her way to his prison to see him. Child, she wanted to be getting pranked so bad, but wasn't. Telling you, she was just about to put $15,000 for the lawyer retainer. Thank God she didn't. She already spent about $5,000 or $6,000 on him. The camera zooming in on the ring sent me to. I felt like I was watching a Temu soap opera or something. Quite hilarious. You know how Temu be trying to be having serious scenes or whatever, and then the scenes you just be laughing like it's a comedy. That's what it was giving. She forgot all about doing the hair. Well, at least the girl hair was dry. She didn't have her there like a wet dog or something. She clearly had to dry her hair somewhere in between that. And when she pushed open that door and went outside, I said, but she flew. She got a lot of strength on her, baby. She got a lot of strength. Hunter never wanted her, just her money. And he used her long enough and didn't need her no more. That's what, look. And he said he had to worry about himself, but don't be shocked if you got to look out your window. Shoot, she bought that ring too. Clutch my pearls, the whole scene. Okay, I'm so glad, because I was like, am I like a shitty ass person for laughing at all of this? But I was thoroughly entertained. I was laughing so hard. You know how sometimes you eat a snack while you watching TV? I could not, because I was like, I'm about to like choke if I'm eating on something because I'm laughing that hard. Hunter sound weirdly smug, like happy to make her upset. I didn't like it. Oh yeah, he definitely. Do you see the way he was grinning in his confessional, saying she's a really nice person, but I have to choose me first? Yeah. The crazy part about it is I wouldn't put it past him that he's about to do that to Kate next. Let him find another eligible one that's going to be better than Kate, have more money, and willing to be even more stupid than Kate and be his type. I think he'll leave Kate too. She threw the ring as if exactly. She bought that ring and was up there like, oh, boom, I'm getting married. He proposed to me. No, you proposed to yourself, just like you made that damn roast that you made talking about you. That's when I knew she was off. When she literally said, I took my lunch, I took time out of my day to make you roast beef and set up the table as if he was literally right across from her, knowing damn well she was about to eat both of them damn bowls. I said, something ain't right here. Hi, honey. I came home from lunch to make you some roast beef. What? He ain't there. What the hell is wrong with you? Child. Like, what if she does sue him though, Chris? She sue Kaylee. She seemed like the type. She seemed like the type that would. She seemed like the type that would spend more money on suing him. Cause it's gonna cost him more than $5 or $6K to get a lawyer or whatever, or to sue. To me, it would take more time or whatever. I don't know if she would do a lawyer. She may do just small claims court, but she seemed like the type, she gonna get her get back in some kind of way. She definitely would. The gag would be if she decides to sue, like Lord, exactly. The male friend tried to be so dramatic, but it was comedy like a mofo. That friend. Oh, he gave me my life. He gave me my life. The curl expert was pissed. Mind you, the curl expert is a curl expert, but we haven't seen her do any curly hair yet. The only curly hair is her hair. Even though she did do that color on her friend's hair, that was a nice color, the little two-tone thing. Round one fight. It's about to be a girl fight. First of all, Kaylee is beautiful, but it would be quite hilarious to see if these girls do link up and Kate sees Kaylee. It would be, you know what I'm saying? Now, my thing is this. I feel like he purposely did that so then that way Kate could kind of put her guards down to say, like, I wouldn't date someone like this. But trust and believe, if Kaylee had enough means and resources and literally probably made him more comfortable financially and other things included that he would like in a woman, I would say he would leave Kate. I personally feel like he would leave Kate. But I feel like he purposely went after women who were probably overweight or whatever the case may be. So Kate can kind of look her. Because to me, Kate comes off like she's a little cocky. She's a little cocky and she feels like she does feel that she's better than these women that she kind of hooked him up with. She probably look at Kaylee and be like, oh, please. There's no way he really wanted her. I mean, look at her and look at me. Yeah, okay. Don't think that he won't leave your ass. Don't think. Please. Really nice person, but really wanting to say, I don't want to be with her, but I do like what she does for me. For real, for real. He is looking for multiple of women to do for him until he gets out. That's what it's given. Yeah, but I feel like, because my whole thing is this. Let's talk about it. When he gets out, is he really going to be able to get a job? So if he's not going to be able to get a job, who's going to provide for him then? Because let Kate tell it, she couldn't afford to send him money and things like that in prison. And in my opinion, it costs less to give somebody money for commissary and stuff in prison versus now he's in your home and the electric bill and the water bill and everything else is going up because you have another full body in your home. He has to have clothes and all of this other stuff. Who's going to take care of him when he's out? If you couldn't afford to help him in prison, how are you going to take care of him when he's out? He's not going to be able to work unless he's going to work at that damn coffee shop again. Are they going to give him the job back? Doubt it. So where is he going to work? So let's see. Hunter was smug throughout this whole season in his confessionals. He was enjoying this. Yeah, I think so too. And I feel like, again, like I said last episode, Kate thought it was cute. I mean, I put him on the site so he can have his sugar mamas. Like, you can be an accomplice on this. Stupid. So, okay, you keep playing. And they can use this show as straight up evidence. That's what it's given, but I don't think Cal is that type of girl for real. Cal or Kate? Yes, I give him and Kate one more season. Kate wouldn't fight. I don't think she would call. I don't think she would call the cop. You don't think she would call the cops, or she would? She would not, or would? Kate wouldn't fight. She would. Okay, she would call the cops. Gotcha. Yeah, she probably would. She probably would, but but Kaylee, based off of the way she flung that door open, she'll fight. She will definitely fight. Okay, she may. I would be scared too, Kate. The way she flung that door open, I would be scared too. I ain't gonna even lie. Cause the way I said, damn. I was like, how heavy was that door? That door, she flung that door open like it was nothing. And I don't even think that was all her strength. Okay. He can get a job, but he has to do the work to get the job. He's going to go out and look for a job, but he the type that's going to be lazy and look for weak-minded females. You exactly. So in other words, if he find one that is his type, like Kate, and has more money than Kate, I think he will leave Kate. I think he would. But Kate think that she's untouchable. Yeah, right. Hunter didn't want to get more trouble. Remember, the lawyer said that that's a scam he's doing, so let me break up with her. Yeah, but how long was he dealing with her where that could still happen? The scam situation could still happen. Yeah, Kate looked like she will be about that life. Kate better get ready to teach extra classes, right? Right? Exactly. I was saying the same thing, Chris. The way she flung that door open, she about that life. Kate don't want none of that. She don't. She don't. She don't. Look, as much as we talk about her, she got that big bird doofus dude type of mentality. Don't let that fool you, because those be the ones who don't think straight and just start fighting like they ain't got nothing to lose. Baby, and I don't know, can you lose your cosmetology license fighting? Like if she got into a fight, could she lose her license for fighting? I don't think, because I don't even know if they got to do a background check for cosmetology, do they? Child, please, she'd be all right. I bet you her friend would do the bail money. She'd bail her out too. Get her some bail money, child. But yeah, she definitely seems like she about that life. Kate would probably bring her black friend for backup. That black friend ain't gonna do nothing with Kate. Do you see the way she flung that door open? She don't give a shit. She'll take both of their asses down. Both of them. If he was acting like it was a real relationship and not like it was an exchange, if he's saying, no, I'm not using you for money, I love you, etc., so that's the scam. Kate is fit. She better run. Bro, the lawyer said if it was a clear sugar baby situation, it's okay. But if not, yeah, that was the issue. If it was a clear sugar mama situation, sugar baby situation, that's different. But if she felt like it was a real relationship and she felt led on, that's the scam part. I don't think she will lose her license unless she leaves a client bald or something. Exactly. So she'll be all right if she wanted to fight. She'd be all right. Kaylee is like, don't let the pretty curls fool you. Yeah, don't let the pretty curls and blue eyes fool anyone. She look like she'll put you in a headlock. She look like she will wrestle the hell out of somebody. I don't think she a boxer. I think she will wrestle someone WWE style, take them and body slam them like Hulk Hogan used to do. I'm telling you, she get them vibes like she will be about that life. She will be about that life. Her license will be good. Only medical and working with kids you can't have. Okay. She can knuckle up, knuck if you buck. Us curly hair girls can get down MMA style. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Oh, but no, real talk. Kaylee was hurt, you guys. She was hurt. She was tearing up. How could he? And yes, he is a straight up asshole for doing what he did. Oh, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. But yes, he is so wrong. But baby, your facial expressions this whole season and how you've been acting, thank you for the entertainment. And baby, this scene was everything. It was everything. Oh my gosh. And her friend and his response, like, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. And unfortunately, it was at your expense because I truly think you really did care about him and he really did hurt you. But I am hoping that you are healed, honey, and you could look back at this scene and laugh your ass off also. Does Kaylee have an IG, you guys? Does Kaylee have an IG? I need to know. I really need to know. Oh my gosh. Did I remember she said she's part black or the other girl? Yeah, she's half black. She's half black. She mentioned her mother, I think, is white, and her father is black. Because her mother said she's gonna have to embrace her curls. She didn't know what to really do with her hair. Kay was really heartbroken, and I hate when ninjas use females like that for real. It very much so. I look, I'm laughing at the scene because it was the facial expressions and the way the response was hilarious. I can't stand when people use people like that. So I agree. I do not like it. And people like that will have karma come their way. It eventually comes back to them. It was just, and as much as I should have been upset, it was the facial expressions and how they were saying things that just took me out. I was laughing my ass off. Her whole friend is a meme. Kaylee is a meme too. Kaylee is a meme too. I'm gonna try to find it for you, Chris. Please do. I'm sure she probably does have an IG. Baby, I tried to find her IG. She the type to take it down when she mad, true, or block everybody. I don't know. For the record, he did not ask to marry her, but he did use her. Didn't he ask, or was it a roundabout way that he did? I can't remember. I feel for her though. She was really into him, and with that facial expression, she is still in shock. She is. If I was Kaylee's friend, get my hair done, I'd be scared to let her continue. Right? Y'all remember that scene on Why Did I Get Married when Tasha was sitting up there upset and she was brushing her client's hair and her freaking client's head was bobbing all over the place because she was mad and was pretty much brushing her scalp off. Yeah, when people like that mad, don't touch my hair, don't touch my nails, don't do none of that. Child, I had one girl, oh my gosh, she was a ghetto hairstylist. It is what it is. You know how you had those girls that ain't got their license and they doing hair and they freaking house. Yes, I done definitely had them type of girls before. Oh my gosh, she was so mad over something so stupid and she was doing my hair and I was like, let me hurry up and get this last part done. And I'm getting the hell up out of there. And I never went to her again because I was like, if you can't control your emotions and you doing people's hair, baby, it ain't that serious. I could find me another freaking stylist who's licensed. Amen. Amen. So yeah. I feel bad for her having someone play with her face. Yeah, I do feel bad for her because even in the confessional, she was about to cry. So definitely, but baby, that scene still gave me life. It gave me everything, honey. She was rough brushing that hair for real. You got me in tears. I remember that in her head. She was like a bobblehead because she was brushing her freaking head so hard. What's Kate's end game if she can't support him in prison? Does she think she's gonna somehow get better financial? Exactly. Maybe she think he gonna get out. No, I don't know. Is he gonna be a male dancer or something? Who knows? Hunter probably told her he got a 60-day consequence so he could get out of jail in peace. Right. Real talk. Real talk. Don't they live near each other? They could bump into each other anytime. I think production's about to make it happen. I think production, because where would the crying scene come in? I think they're going to bring these girls together and they're going to start comparing stories. That don't mean Kate is going to leave him because I think she's still with Hunter. But yeah, I think that's where the crying in the car scene comes in. Kaylee is literally going to cry. Yes, she told her to stop being so tender. Exactly. Stop being so tender-headed when you sitting up there brushing her scalp off. What is wrong with you? Hunter in the picture and Hunter real life not the same though, for real. I wonder, how does he look in person? I'm curious because I mean he looks like he's a handsome guy, but what the hell does looks have anything to do with this? Because child, I would not to put people through hell like that and use them like that. Absolutely not. I wonder, since Jakima claimed it's all acting, did she go back home yet with her boys? All acting, my ass. Can people, when you sign up for these shows, can you just be real and honest? At the end of the day, like, I don't understand why people sign up for these shows. I guess they just don't be prepared for the backlash they're going to get. I don't know, but nah, acting my butt. Absolutely not. But anywho, you guys, dang, we almost been on here for 2 hours. We had a good old time, baby. We had a good old time. I appreciate every single one of you. For those who are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe. That is all you could do. All of that for free. I appreciate you. Share the channel. Yes, good night, crew. Good night, Shayla girl. It's a check to the men, but the women, they really be in it, and that's crazy. Yeah. And that's how people end up, having things happen to them, unfortunately. I hope she did. I'll have my back. Yes, please do. Please do. And hit me up too, Rose. Hit me up too. We had so much fun. We did. We always have fun though. But baby, when the episodes be good, we really get our life up in here. So with that being said, you guys, love you guys so much. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.